All right. So, what are we doing today? We're at the ranch. Got the mess behind me. I have some Carhu 200 centimeter cross country skis for $14.99. That's what it was labeled at Played Against Sports when I bought them 100 million years ago. But what are we gonna do? We're gonna put this telemark binding on. We have first to remove these old proper cross-country bindings, which we'll use the big drill of destruction here. Should come right off. This is my first pair of cross-country skis that I've ever even dealt with. So I sold a few pairs back in the day, but I've never really messed with a pair. Looks like, is it a nail? Is this glued down? Is this glued? Seriously. Let's get some sort of assister here. What do we got to assist us in this quest? Well, this might work. I didn't expect it to be glued down. That makes sense though, if you think about it. Given that we use glue to do alpine bindings, why would we not use a little glue on some cross-country bindings? In my mind, and I know this would aggravate any cross-country skier watching this, but in my mind it's not as aggressive of a pressure on the ski, evidenced by the use of 2 screws and a nail. Bear with me here. Again, I didn't expect there to be glue, but that's all right. So other things we could talk about. This guy doesn't need me to recommend him to you, but if you like cooking shows on TV, or whatever format you take them in, I found relatively recently this guy. Now I know he's been around a while and he's fairly popular, but I found this guy, Matheson, and he's got a show he's doing right now, I guess, called Homestyle Cookery. And the other day I was watching. I'm gonna sneak it in here. Hopefully he doesn't get mad at me, but I'll put it in here. And the other day he was making fish sticks, like homemade fish sticks, which is delicious, right? Who doesn't love a homemade fish stick? And he comes on, he goes, "Hey, what's better than a stick? A fish stick!"
What's better?
Made me laugh. It's pretty funny because he's like yelling at you, but it's like, it's hilarious. Check it out, I guess, if you want. If not, that's fine too, whatever. Who am I? I don't know. I'm just me. It was funny to me. So, okay, so clearly some glue. We should put glue in the holes to seal it, the existing holes. I haven't really decided where. I had not thought about where to mount these, so I'm going to base my mounting point, because I'm guessing this isn't on the balance point, is it? Okay, so they got the ball of your foot basically would have been at the balance point of this ski. Okay, great. Well, that gives us a spot to shoot for then. We'll put the pins at the balance point. And that should give us quite a delightful experience on these. Now these are, first of all, these have an old special export light sticker from the Birkebeiner on them from 1989. Like, Can you see that? I don't know if it'll focus in on that, but I mean, the Birkebeiner 1989 Special Export Light. I always liked the sailboat there. Age appropriate beverages for adults. Not a fan, but if you are into green glass bottles and mediocre beer, then that's definitely your beer to go to. Excuse me while I work on this binder again, the second one here. Oh man. Days like this that I miss old Tom Casperson. He was the best ski tech a guy could know. He worked at Mount Lacrosse back in the day. Passed away a few years back, but I think maybe one of these days we'll have a tribute to all the skiers that have gone before us, I think. But anyway, we'll do that one of these days. We gotta get into the exercise challenge. I think Iceman's at 20 as of yesterday, 20 points, and I gotta do my math. I don't know where I'm at. I was at 20 or 22, or I don't know. I gotta add up my numbers. But I'll tell you what. 4 miles to earn 1 point. That was a bad mistake on my part. I should have went with. I don't know. What do you guys think? I should have went with. I'm thinking of 5K at this point, but what do you do? All right. I'm gonna call this probably good enough. Good enough for government work. I don't have any Gugon. Otherwise, we might do that, but just get this a little bit more off. Could use a sharper blade, might help as well. But what do you do? What do you do? All right, here we go. So we're gonna call that good enough. We got a little glue here someplace. Where's my glue? Well, fully prepared for this episode, I guess. Rummage. Ooh, here we go. Fresh bottle of Gorilla Glue. Now, there's a lot of ways to think about what we're doing here. And actually, no, those don't really match. So I was kind of hoping that these holes would match the existing holes, but they don't. So if we find our balance point here, right in there. So we want to be back maybe. We gotta be back from those original holes anyway to get the spot that I would want. So that's okay. Now you're gonna say you didn't measure anything, and that's 100% true. I didn't. And we probably aren't going to, because I don't expect that I'm going to be getting in too far over my head with these this winter, doing things I shouldn't. And as such, I'll just mount them like this. This is not the way to do it, guys. Don't do this at home. Don't do this at home at all. Where's my other hole? There it is. Nice. So this binding is just nothing. It was a few bucks. Like literally, I think I paid $10 for a set, What's the name on here? Anything? Norse. And it's a Nordic norm. These binders are right foot, left foot. So you kind of got to watch that. If you were going to do this as well. But I probably wouldn't recommend you do that. You ought to take it somewhere. If nothing else, for safety, because I'd hate to have somebody get hurt on watch me do it this way and then hurt yourself. I would feel pretty bad about that. We'll put a little drip here, a little drip there to kind of close up those old holes. Put a little drip there for the new hole. A little drip there. This is just Gorilla. This is just wood glue. You can use whatever you want. Just remember, the more aggressive the glue you use, the absolutely harder it's going to be to. Here's the hardware. So it came with the 2 toe pieces. It'd be harder to get it off. Let me finish that thought. If you ever wanted to pull these apart again, which could happen if you're like me. Oh, nice little heel piece, which we're going to ignore. We don't need that. Don't need that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 screws, which adds up. 3 for the binder and 1 for the heel piece. But we have a heel piece here, and I'm just not going to worry about it. And let's see if we can get some screws going here. Can't find my own hole. That's great. That's great. All right, here we go. 1. 2. Ooh, it's raining. I don't know if the microphone's going to pick that up. It probably will. 3. All right, so the other side then. We'll just get these lined up pretty close. Looks about right. Drip of glue. Oh, missed a hole back here. Top that guy up. Alright, and then I gotta get this place cleaned up, guys. I gotta get this place cleaned up. So, okay. Peel that back out of our way again. We'll say that's gonna work for us. So again, I'll just want to stress, if you're new to the game, you haven't ever put a hole in a ski before, go to your local ski shop and find your guy. You absolutely don't want to go through a set of skis. It's the most heart-wrenching thing you could do to yourself. Now, this pair of skis wouldn't be so bad because it's just an old scratch and dent cross-country ski that I got for fun, just to try this out. Now, if you paid a few $100 or something, any amount more than I did, $15, you might cry a little bit if you went through the ski. So same thing here. We'll dab a glue on the old holes to help seal the wood, and a dab of glue in each of the new holes again, just to help seal that glue, or seal that wood. This is a wood core ski, as you can see from the filings. This is what it is. I don't know much about cross-country skis. I know that this is considered a classic ski, and I can show you that in a second. It's got scales on the bottom, and I think I lucked out. I think it came pre-tuned with some kick wax. That's a joke. Yeah, I'm sure these are pre-tuned from the Goodwill, right? Where's that third hole? There we go. Alright. Good to go. Switch it over to the old power assist here. And we'll turn that down so we don't wreck anything. Maybe up a little. We'll finish it off by hand. Here comes the rain now. I didn't even think it was supposed to rain right now. Alright, let's see. Now I just do hand tight when it starts to slip like that. And outside of the professor, I've never had anything go wrong with that. But again, this is not a DIY. This is not a video about mounting your own skis. I don't even think it's that great of an idea. I just do it because that's how I've always done it. So, alright, now. Uh-oh. This doesn't have scales on it. This is a skate ski. I gotta get some classics. I thought this was a classic. Okay, so normally if it was a classic there would be some scales through here, fish scales. Look like this here. This is a little dude one with some fish scales. Hopefully that's coming through kind of clear, but anyway. What do you do? Alright. So that's that. These are set well enough. We'll let them dry. And of course it's August, so it's not like we're going to get out and use them tomorrow. You never know. Maybe we'll find some grass to put them on. That'll aggravate some people, I hope. So that's that. Set those there. Let's see, what's this? This is a little set I ordered the other day. We could look at this real quick. Here we go. Yeah, let's look at it real quick. So, this is a tuning kit. Couple brushes. I got this off of Amazon. Race, what are they branded? Racewax.com. So it came with 3 brushes. Brass, nylon, and probably, I'm sure they'd call it horsehair. I doubt that it is. It's probably a blend. I see some nylon in there. Anyway, got that. Got some tuning mounts. Came in there. Instructions. Okay, now they pitched it as a ski and snowboard tuning systems. Ooh, a sticker. Got to get that on the wall. So we've got a metal scraper, plastic scraper for a snowboard. The nicest guys in the world. They sent us a plastic scraper for some skis as well. A little bit of wax. Warm and cold. Although you gotta watch. I'm old school. I forgot. I thought they changed. Yeah, no. This is from -4 to 14. blue. Okay, that didn't change. -12 to 36. That is a wild swing for one wax. But anyway, what else did we get in here? A little diamond edge stone. A little bit of P-Tex. That's something you don't want to do yourself without a little guidance. A little brass brush there. Gummy stone. A couple of binder bands. Anything else in here? Oh, hand edger. I think we should get a machine. That might be coming in the future. A couple of index cards with information. Yeah. There you go. Carry case. Oh, and it came with this iron. And it's just got a turn dial. You can get a digital one. Control your temperatures a little better. Might be the way to go if you're gonna get into waxing at home. But anyway, it wasn't a terrible cost to get this here set. Maybe $80, I think. Which, if you buy wax once in a while, you know it doesn't take much to add up to $80. Let alone an iron, an edging tool, and this assorted bits of other things. You can see I'm just throwing it back in here, but anyway. So that'll be cool. We'll tune some skis one of these weeks coming up. Gosh knows I've got enough of those to get through. Yeah. How often you guys tune? Throw it in the comments and let me know. Otherwise, I'll put the big board up for me and Matt. And that was kind of what I wanted to do this week. I wanted to mount those skis, and I think next week maybe we'll work on the press together. I gotta make air bladders. I think I got most of the materials. So thanks for watching. Tell your friends, and we'll see you next week. Snow's coming.